Yeah, what's up, man? Today, Tragedy Gaddafi's not here. He's off in New York doing whatever the fuck he's doing right now. I got my man Benny Blaze here.
Whoa. This shit gotta get addressed, my nigga. Did you rap, my nigga?
No.
I did my homework on you, nigga. You a street nigga, you put your work in. If a nigga say he been locked up or a nigga say he shot a nigga, man, that's all negativity.
I'm redirecting the traffic. Fuck you. Respect.
Whoa, what do you mean?
No. Tell the people about your podcast.
Alright, so I got a podcast where I interview a lot of local people that have crazy stories to tell and are now successful. It's a way to promote positivity and encouragement. I also do fun stuff too. I do funny episodes. It's really a variety show, but that's the main basis of it. And honestly, I got inspired by this dude a few years ago. I know him from Medium Security, you know what I mean? And I seen what he was doing, and you know, I liked it, and I want to get involved. And now I'm doing my own thing, and he's doing his thing, and now we're cross promoting. So I'm gonna be tagging and sharing the fuck out of this, and check my show out too.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna get right into this shit.
Let's get into it.
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. We're going for 6ix9ine, bro.
6ix9ine.
Okay.
Let me get right into this shit.
What do you want to know? What I think about the whole situation?
For anybody who has been under a fucking rock or something, Tekashi 6ix9ine, now we know Daniel Hernandez got indicted by the fucking feds. Yeah, they picked him up the other day, last week, sometime.
Like Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, this is so not the fact check show. So I say I stay fucking facts up.
We like Joe Budden. You can say whatever.
yeah, facts. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Just fly off the cuffs.
All right, good.
No, but the nigga got picked up. Yeah. I want to know, what do you think about this whole shit? Do you think everybody at first thought he was trolling. Mad niggas thought he was trolling. Obviously he's not trolling and shit. You know what I'm saying? But
well, he was trolling. I don't know what you
I got some.
Like he was frauding.
Yeah.
No, he was involved with real deal shit. He's in way over his head. He's super fucked right now. I think he might tell, to be honest with you. I don't think he should. I could never tell, but I think he's gonna. I think it's gonna come out this week that he's, and I like him. I like him, but I think the feds are putting him in a position I've never seen them do to anyone. You know what I'm saying? They put him in general population. Even Tupac. I love Tupac, favorite rapper, but he was in PC. Shine, PC. Every rapper, PC.
I think he's in. I think they moved him.
Oh, they moved him. No, the federal marshals came early in the morning and moved him. So even if he's not a snitch, they're making him look like a snitch.
Did you see?
I think they're playing mind games with him.
Did you see his interview?
I know it. I watched that.
The last.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I watched the whole thing.
I got some theories, right? Yeah. And you let me know what you think about him, right? Yeah. I'm watching how he fired his whole team, right?
Dumbest move ever.
I don't think not necessarily.
Well, actually,
I think the whole move, right, of the interview was him trying to control the narrative, right?
He knew they would,
of what was about to happen.
Yeah, because the cops picked him up the day before. You know that, right? The cops,
I didn't know.
Before he got arrested.
I know they fell upon him.
They picked him up and they said, your people are trying to kill you. We got them on the wiretap. They said they're gunning for you. He was about to go to Foxwoods out here, and they knew they was going to hit him, and it was going to be innocent bystanders, so they picked him up.
But I knew, I believe he already knew that he was going to get picked up.
Oh, he knew, yeah.
I think that whole interview.
He was trying to separate himself from them.
I think the whole interview was him,
trying to speak on his behalf defense, before he goes in,
his defense. I think that's what it was. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm watching it when it happened, like the day before he got picked up. Yeah. I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, there's odd points. It feels like he's hitting bullet points. I was saying this, watching this shit, right? And I'm like, he's obvious. I'm thinking he's trying to get back in with the venue. You know what I'm saying? Because Power, he had a fucked up relationship with them in their concert venues, right? Yeah. So and then also with Hot 97 and Ebro. So I'm thinking he's on a run to distance himself from his team so that he could get more money.
I don't know.
I didn't know it was like some criminal shit, but once it happened.
If I know the feds are coming, I'm out of the country, man. I'm not doing a breakfast interview. I'm fucking gone. I'm in wherever. But when you're him, you can't hide. What if you think, you gonna hide?
But not necessarily if you think you could avoid it.
He's not avoiding shit. More shit came out since he been in. His own man, DJ Academics, is.
That ain't his fucking man. That dude.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not at all.
Don't get me started.
He's no one's man. He's no. I used to like him. Now I don't like him at all. Man. I didn't
like him at all from the because he started. I know him from reporting on Chicago shit.
Yeah, he was benefiting off people dying.
Chicago. I used to gangbang. I don't know if you knew this before. Gangsta Disciples, and that's the hometown of. Yeah. So once I already felt like a connection to that storyline of just Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So whenever I see people not of the streets talking about the streets, and especially in a way like where it's kind of indicty. Like where niggas can get indicted, I don't like this shit. It felt like
he's bad.
I look at him kind of like Vlad.
Vlad bad
like,
too. I don't care. What
like
he's a cop.
Exactly.
He's a cop.
So
he's worse than DJ Academics because you could see him in the interviews. He asks about fucked up shit.
Yeah. It's like
why are you asking that, bro?
It's like he's on a
detective.
Like he got his pad sitting there like this, like incriminate yourself. But that's
what. And then people will be like, well, yeah, but they answer it. Yeah, but why is he asking it to begin with? He shouldn't be.
But they got a point. I always say, right? Same shit with you saw the Beans interview. Everybody, if you haven't checked it out yet, go on my shit. I interviewed him and Hendrix, right?
Oh yeah.
And
that one.
My whole thing about it was yo, my nigga, all I do is ask questions. If you don't want to answer a question, then you don't have to. Yeah. So if you come to me right now and say, hey Tekashi, what's up with that fucking felony from, and I say, hey, and give it all to you, then that's my fault. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I did watch the interview, and I know him personally a little bit, but you told him you were gonna say all that before he got in the whip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, fucking there you go. But still, Vlad. No offense, Vlad is on a whole nother level. He's. I mean, all types of shit has happened out of his shit. You know what I mean? And DJ Academics. You know what I'm saying? Both of them, man. They just whatever.
So you think 6IX9INE's gonna tell?
I think he's gonna tell. I don't think he should. You should never fucking tell.
I think he's gonna tell too. I don't want to. I don't want to wish bad on him. I'm seeing the way he's moving, and I'm seeing. Yeah. I don't think he's built.
Nah. He's not built like that at all.
And I don't think I don't think he's built, and I don't think he thinks he's built.
Nah,
for that shit.
They froze. They put it like this, man. The feds they're making him snitch. They froze his account. They froze his mother's account. He has no money, and they put him in with a bunch of dirty cops and snitches and fucking pedophiles and shit like that. So they're making him look like a snitch. And even if he's not snitching, everyone thinks he is. So they're gonna be, well, everyone thinks you are, bro. You don't have the internet in here. And guess what? They're all saying you're a snitch. You know what I mean?
That brings me back, what you said brings me back to the interview when he kept saying that. They're trying to make me look like I'm snitching.
Yeah.
You didn't see that in the interview?
I did.
They're trying to make me look like I'm snitching. You see that? You don't see that? That's what he was saying. You don't. Yeah. So that shit's crazy.
The illest thing he said was the only two things I fear are God and the FBI. Whoa, what the fuck? And then that shit happens right after? That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. And they don't care. I watched a little clip today of them saying, they went on the air and they were like, hey, do you care about Tekashi 6IX9INE going to jail? And like everyone, Envy and what's her name were like, yeah, we do, you know, he's a good kid. And Sean, he's like, nah, I don't care. Puts out all this shit, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But what I care about is personally, is if you follow him on Instagram, he does a lot of really good shit.
Good shit, yeah.
No rapper, there's some rappers that do a little shit here and there, but they don't do shit like him, man. I seen a kid's last dying wish with cancer was just to meet him. He stopped everything he was doing, went right to the house, fucking went in. The kid was like, oh, like it fucking took the kid shopping and shit. Like that shit Tupac used to do. I'm not comparing him to Tupac, but I'm just saying Tupac used to do that before Instagram and all that shit. DMX. And I know that because he's my favorite. Does DMX do shit like that?
Yeah.
Any rapper that does any celebrity does shit like that, I'm 100% for. Because you got to use your powers for good. You know what I'm saying? And he's done that multiple times. Go in the hood, hand out money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
So you think the feds can make someone snitch?
I think they're gonna.
You said they're making him tell
him, yeah, because he's a little confused kid. If it was like someone we know from the streets that's really real and shit like that, no. But a kid like him that's 22 years old and in way over his fucking head, he's gonna. I think he's gonna. I don't think he should. He definitely shouldn't.
He's right now. I think they have him in Pop, right? Or did they?
No, the federal marshals took him and put him in a spot where snitches are, dirty cops, and fucking pedophiles, rapists, and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right now, I'm calling my baby brother Jay Hoffa. You know him?
I met him. Yeah, I met him when I was DJing at.
He just came from the feds. He just came from the feds.
Ask him. Yeah.
What says? Think about pick his phone up.
Yeah, he's not gonna, cause you want him to, you won't.
I know, right? It's always like that.
Automatic voice.
This nigga. But if we get Jay Hoffa on the phone, I'm gonna have him explain some like the process of the federal when you get brought in the intake process, and based on what he knows of it and what this kid is going through, does he think he's giving something up?
But I think in his case, it's
Jay Hoffa's my federal what do they call that, correspondent. Don't get that confused with confidential informant.
This
nigga. Of course he wouldn't pick up when I need him and shit. You know what I'm saying? But fucking yeah, I pray for the kid. I hope he doesn't rat. If he rats, mother had him, motherfuck him.
Yeah. If he rats, man, I'm good with him. I can't do it, man.
If he was a civilian, I wouldn't feel no kind of way. But he you know what I'm saying? He'd be like,
not,
what up, blood? You know what I'm saying?
I've never seen anyone do it like he was doing it, man. And now you have to stick with it, man. Like Big Meech, he got caught. He wasn't a rapper, but he got caught. He shut the fuck up, and now they're gonna make a fucking mini-series about him. Like, they ain't gonna make no mini-series about you if you're up in there testifying on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of blood, speaking of bloods, right? And I said blood, and I just thought about Tekashi screaming blood, rapping in New York, right? Yeah. And the first time I really heard that shit, it was Jim Jones and Dipset, right? Yeah. And now fast forward, they just dropped some shit, Diplomatic Ties, right? Yeah. I think it was hot, right?
Yeah.
I want to know, what do you think of Dipset dropping, but also Hell Rell, J.R. Ryder, and 40 Cal dropping at the same time with the Upstage?
I think Hell Rell's a fucking goofball, but I think that album title kind of defines what happened. That album was pretty fire. They're both good. They're both really good, but the Upstage one, I listened to that, I was like, whoa!
All right,
the beats are banging. They're both good. They're both good, but they kind of did upstage them. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. What do you think?
I think the Dipset album, it felt like this is hearing it before I saw credits. Before I even saw credits. I'm listening, I'm like, Jimmy's rapping his ass off, right?
Yeah, no, it's good.
It feels like a Jimmy album featuring these niggas, right? And the same shit with the Upstage, I'm like, this feel like a J.R. Ryder project featuring all these niggas, right? Yeah. And lo and behold, on title it says J.R. Ryder.
Oh shit.
Like as the artist, and then the Dipset album is produced, EP'd by Jim Jones. Yeah. But I listened to both, and if I had to give it up, it's crazy because the Dipset album, it's hard to say, but it feels like Cam's kind of holding it.
Feels forced a little bit, like them dudes need money.
No, but Jimmy sound like,
oh yeah, he sounds good, man.
Impeccable. Jimmy sounds impeccable.
Juelz
has moments, right?
Man.
Cam sounds detached.
Doing his computer boobity booting shit.
He sounds detached. on that Locks Dipset track,
that shit was
Cam had a standout verse on that.
That shit was alright.
But I think Chic.
If that one ain't good, you can just wrap it up, because that has to be good. Locks and fucking Dipset, that shit needs to be a smack, and it was good.
It wasn't. You know when you like, yo, I want these two entities to do shit together. Yeah. You wanted it back when Locks was the Locks and Dipset was Dipset. Yeah. And so when I'm listening with those ears, and I'm like, it was underwhelming. Yeah, it was underwhelming, but it was crazy to me that Jimmy was the standout, the nigga who really couldn't rap before, who had to learn how to rap, that he's the standout on that. And with the Upstage, I think the only thing holding that back is Hell Rel shenanigans. I'm just gonna call it.
He could rap.
He could rap his ass off.
But he's a fraud. He raps about having money. He was owing a guy $50, looking like a clown on the internet. You ain't rapping about foreign cars and shit.
Yo, every time I heard him come on, I kind of cringed. I kind of cringed because it was. I wanted. In his situations, you can still. I don't think he took L's for taking L's. If that makes sense. I think he took L's for how he took the L's.
Yeah, because
anybody can run up on you and dust you off. Somebody, we could be talking right now. Hey, podcast niggas break these windows out and fuck us
be
up.
real about it. That's why I love Tupac, man. Tupac's always my favorite rapper because he was so fucking real.
That nigga ran on his family.
Huh?
He ran on his
What
family.
do you mean?
You ain't see the video?
No.
You talking all this Hell Rel smoke? I'm thinking you saw the video.
Tupac?
Hell Rel.
Oh no!
He was in City Island,
of course,
eating
of
food,
course,
and he
in the
ran
Chinese
on his,
restaurant.
He ran on his food.
I know. No, I thought you were talking about Tupac. No, you can't come back from running on your family. You cannot come back.
That's
from
the
that.
only thing.
You have to body those dudes, or fight them, or whatever, something.
No, you gotta die in that moment. You have to get fucked up, and whatever's gonna happen to you has to happen to you in that moment.
Yeah.
You fall up on me with my family, I'm not asking questions. I'm not trying to figure out what this is about. If anything, I'm apologizing for overreacting. But bro, it's gonna be why you stabbed me in my face with the fork. Bro, I was with my family and you came not smiling.
Yeah, so, you're right. Yeah, no, I thought you were saying something about
Tupac. No. I saw the video of him, like all fours, like, you know what I'm saying?
That was the most sucker shit I've ever seen. So for him to still talk tough after that, and that was only one infraction. I've seen a bunch of them. That was just one. There was more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like him getting stressed in Miami.
The studio shit. The studio shit, right?
Too many infractions.
That one, I'm gonna give, like, that one, he was kind of giving it back. He didn't. He said a little bit. Like it wasn't a great look, but I could say there was some to argue there.
Yeah, because he knew the kid was on.
I'm gonna benefit of the doubt type. I'm a benefit of the doubt type person when I can. When I can. No,
on your family,
when I can. That's what I'm saying. When I can. When you run on your family, when you run on the people that you're supposed to die for, then I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? That's why that held back the Upstage. Besides that, J.R. Ryder showed his ass. I think they could have left A Mafia.
Oh, you don't like the bitch?
No, I said A Mafia.
I thought he's a rapper.
A Mafia is a rapper. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we could have did without A Mafia.
808 Mafia?
No, not 808.
No, but that's
A Mafia.
No, I know, but 808 Mafia. That's
a production.
That's why I got that confused.
Nah, yeah.
Okay.
And then I could have did without the Casa verse
at the end of that shit was trash.
I could have did without. I thought you was. Why? Yeah, I sound like that. No, it just.
Home in the floorboard and the forward in the morning.
It felt like they. It felt like they let somebody get
from
that.
The 1997.
No, but that's somebody out of the crew, like the side crew, but somebody that's not gonna out rap them.
Yeah. Why did those guys fall out? I don't know. If you know, do you know why did those guys fall out?
Cameron was roasting.
I know Hell Rel.
I don't know about how they fell out. I know Cameron was roasting Jim Jones' lady.
No, I mean, how did the Dipset fall out with those guys?
The rejects. I think it probably was money. Like when I say money, I mean it no longer makes sense to make music with you. Cameron's a hustler, if anything else. When he was doing all these other ventures, first of all, a lot of that was Jimmy, and he was just like okaying it, right? But it was Jimmy doing the legwork of getting all these other. Jimmy was basically Dame Dash. If Dipset was Rockefeller, Jimmy was Dame Dash. So he's bringing in a lot of these niggas. But Cameron's going with this shit because at that time it was a cliquey vibe. Like you had to have. It was like how big can your crew be? You know what I'm saying? But it was the crew. So fuck it made sense to have, oh, I got this nigga, I got that. It don't make, that doesn't make sense. Now it's just expenses. You know what I'm saying? So not for real. So it's like if you ain't the nigga I grew up with like that, a lot of those niggas wasn't the niggas that they was going like pissing in the bed, you know what I'm saying? Sandbox together, they was just niggas around the way. Benny know you and you can rap? Oh, come on. Once the well runs dry, you know what I'm saying? Once it's all out of pocket, all right, my nigga. Tell your man, yo, Benny.
The money
tell
got
your
different.
man.
The money got different.
So I think it was more of that, and then I think a lot of the other members got kind of salty about it, like, or it wasn't. So it really ain't gang.
Yeah.
Rappers take their job
way too serious
in their company that employs them, right? You know what I'm saying?
Way too
serious. Whether it's like Rough Riders or Maybach, whatever, but basically the employer and their job, they think that it's a death pledge. For real, like, you know what I'm saying? And that when sometimes a corporation,
that stems from Tupac. That's that death row idea. Like, yo, we death row. We ride it to the death.
Is it checks clearing?
Unfortunately, my man died, and they don't see that part of it. They just, you know what I mean?
I put my 2 weeks in. Quick, fast, in a hurry. If I was on death row, I'd put my 2 weeks in.
I got another job offer.
I'd put my 2 weeks in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Better benefits.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm gonna live.
Exactly. Niggas ain't getting hung over balconies. Yeah, I think they got a better 401k plan over there. So I'm going with that shit.
That's what sucks, because he was leaving, man. He was getting his own label, kind of, you know, like, I don't know, man.
Don't get me started in my Tupac bag.
I know, we can't.
In the last shot, I just telling I was just about to get, I think my brother be kind of like tight when I have heroes from his
Trash don't like
from
Tupac?
his, no, hell yeah, he loves it. I'm talking about as a brother.
He's like, I'm your hero, not Tupac.
I think it's just the brother shit, you know what I'm saying? When I'm like, when I speak of another peer as highly as I speak of him, you know what I'm saying? I be having to defend this shit. I'm like, Pac was, because on the last shit I said I believed Pac was the best for us. Talking about inner city black youth. When he died, that he was our best hope.
1,000,000%.
And I had to explain this shit to him. I'm like, I was gangbanging in the Midwest when he was out campaigning for us, and it caused a truce. You know what I'm saying? For the moment.
What, the thug-like movement?
Pac was speaking to the gangs to get everybody to chill out, and it was nationwide truce, and everybody was agreeing. Well, a large majority was agreeing, right? That all right, year was that? We're gonna 95 and 96. That
before he went to jail.
Before and after.
Okay,
that was his mission.
I did the thug-like.
That whole thug, okay. And then it became One Nation, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that was his whole mission was to unite. Unite the streets. Like that was his, like, you know what I'm saying? That so there was an agreement between a gross majority of the major gangs, right? That everybody was gonna come together. He was gonna come up with a creed. Pac was coming up with a creed, and that we was all gonna follow. I was lit waiting. Like, he was my favorite rap. He was like, he was the nigga I was following already, and then he approached us, and the niggas who I accepted as leaders, and people I knew that was really getting in that accepted as leaders were all in agreement with him. Like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. So I was
code
lit.
of ethics for thug life.
I always thought killing over colors was dumb. It was like, I got me and my niggas, and if you go to harm my quality of life, I'm gonna ride. But the idea of just killing this person because the name of their team is different, and their logo is because it's all
how you look at shit.
I relate shit back all the time, just like niggas record labels with some just company, you know what I'm saying? Gang with a sports team. Like, it's all just similar shit.
It's one of his illest quotes where he's talking about police. No offense, police. But he was saying that the police are the biggest gang in fucking America.
Facts.
Think about it. They are. They just have the most power. He said, what the fuck's difference from the police and me and a gang or my people? It's the same thing.
Guys that ride around strapped up, and they'll pop you.
Yeah.
If you fuck with them in their clique.
But that's what I'm saying about, to bring it back to Tekashi, is just that he had a lot of power and influence, and I think he could have done a lot of good with all that. And he was starting to, you know? And I feel like a lot of rappers don't do enough with that power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got these people listening to you. Someone like Future. Future promotes fucking drug use and doesn't even really do drugs. He's got so many kids doing fucking pills, Xannies, Oxys, and all this shit. I've heard him in interviews say he doesn't even do drugs. Yeah. You're fucking having kids be addicted to heroin and you don't even doing it?
Jay didn't get lit like that, 50. And everybody is...
Even Drake, I like Drake on his newest joint, someone popping Xannies.
You like Liam Neeson?
The actor? Yeah.
He ain't no killer.
No.
But I enjoy the fuck out. So I can't, I have a filter when I go to judge us and the shit that we create, right? Because I know that other forms of art aren't judged like this. You know what I'm saying? Like Denzel will smoke a million motherfuckers. And then go home and be the regular motherfucker that he is, and nobody's saying you're promoting mass murder. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with that, it's like I kind of fall back from the argument, but the shit with like what when you were saying, you related that to Tekashi, right? Yeah. He was supposed to keep it hip hop, keep it entertainment. When you letting this shit spill out into the streets, this internet shit is like, the streets and the internet don't fucking mix.
No, hell no.
People are mixing them and they're thinking that
he's the biggest
oil and water
ever.
You know what I'm saying?
No. And it sucks for him because the best things about him was kind of how funny he was. You ever see like his Instagram?
Yeah, he's fucking hilarious. I think the artist Tekashi 6IX9INE was great for New York. I had that argument shortly after he popped. I'm like, this kid is good for New York rap, good for New York hip hop. I'm telling you, you're gonna. And it's just unfortunate that he got fucking. Speaking of keeping shit music, Tory Joyner.
Tory Joyner.
First of all, hands down, quick, who won?
You want me to be honest?
Who won?
I can't pick a winner.
Come on!
Hey, I'm
Don't do this.
I'm gonna go Team Joyner because I'm from New England, but they were both good. Honestly, I listened to them right before.
I thought you was gonna say Joyner because you're Eminem biased and Eminem co-signing.
Nah.
Do not live a lifestyle, harmful lifestyle, when you know it's not for you. Yeah. Because at some point you're gonna get confronted with the fact that it's not for you. Yeah. And you're gonna fuck around. If you care about your legacy, and I care about my legacy, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, I want for me to feel like I'm a real individual, right? My son, and then the world, right? Yeah. I want my family, and then the world to like, he was a real person.
I don't care about that.
A lot of people don't.
Cares about money.
But if you really do care about this, there's some things that you really can't do, that you should stay away from, because it will harm that legacy. There will be like asterisks all over your legacy. And for me, right, when I realized prison ain't for me anymore, and I can't do any bids. So before I was ready to stop committing crimes, all I did was ride around with that hammer on me, locked and loaded, and anytime ask my team how I got when it came to the idea of police around me. I wasn't going back. I was holding court on the streets. I was getting, every time it got like that, I made it home. Every time, that was my attitude. It just so happened, alhamdulillah, I always made it home. But my shit, when I had the moment in my life where I was like, I cannot do any more bids. At that moment, it was like, all right, I ain't no rat, but I'm still out here. That means I have to hold court in these streets. So I was locked and loaded all day, and that's what I was talking about. This shit was stressful, my nigga. I was moving, everything was fluid, and it was stressful, because every day I made a decision that I'm holding court in the streets if the cops came. Nigga, that is stressful. Meanwhile, my son, that I know is gonna copy everything I do in life, is home waiting on me every day. And I used to be in my head like, yo, imagine I get shot in the fucking head, he home waiting. I would picture my son waiting on me. Know what I'm saying?
So when did you totally leave it alone?
Check it out. So boom, I told my always goes back to my son.
By the way.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. It always goes back for me. Now it always goes back to my son.
Okay.
I had told him I was gonna take him to Chuck E. Cheese. He was like 2.5 years old. By this time, I was like, I turned doing a favor for somebody into now I'm in the dope game. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I knew needed some grams. Somebody I knew needed some grams. They was in Massachusetts paying 75 a gram. My people I knew was getting at 65, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make points on it. And then my man was like, no, you needed 30. My man said, no, I'm gonna give you 20, and then you take 10 grams of this shit, and you can get in a fucking smoke shop for fucking 2 pennies. Throw it on that shit, and I'm giving you this shit at 65. You're gonna take the 20, put 10 on it, sell the 30 to him for 75. I was like, what? Hold on, what?
Wait, what?
What?
What's the markup?
I did this shit, and then my man was like, yo, this bro needs it. Yo. So I was like, yo, don't get nobody. I was just fucking with my man for a minute. Then it got too much to where I couldn't even.
That's how it happens.
So literally, it went from doing somebody a favor, and within like 2 weeks, I had to get a phone. Yeah. I had to get a phone. And then my phone was booming, and it was like, my nigga, I was so depressed. I was violent. I was snapped because I was my temper was so short. My nerves
back in the game.
My nerves were so short. I was snapping on everybody. Like my wife almost divorced me. Like
So what
I had money.
What was
so
the
check
moment?
this out. I go to make a play in Fall River. So I'm out there. I told my son I was gonna take him to Chuck E. Cheese that day. So I'm chasing plays and shit. So I'm waiting on this play, and I'm sitting there waiting there, and I'm like, yo, this nigga exactly what I just told you earlier. I'm sick because the nigga's late. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, the fuck? So I'm like, yo, this nigga's probably setting me up. The police is gonna come out of nowhere, or he's gonna come, you know what I'm saying, trying to rob me. And niggas know how, my rep is already out there, niggas know how I give it up, so they probably gonna come, all kind of shit's playing in my head. I'm paranoid, you know what I'm saying? So fucking, I'm sitting in my head, and I look at the time, and I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it back to Providence and take my son to Chuck E. Cheese.
So you had to make a choice.
No, I realized, because I kept trying to cut it short, cut it close. Yeah. Then I realized, oh shit, no matter what I do, I'm not making it to Chuck E. Cheese. And I was like, yo, you just made yourself a fucking liar to your son. And I just kept saying, for this shit, I'm looking at this shit, shit's in my cup. I'm just looking at this shit like, for this shit. For this shit.
And then what did you do?
So check this out. No, check this out. No bullshit. It's my word. I'm like, yo, for this shit, I'm just in my head picturing my son. I'm picturing, because when I got violated, it was like, yo, I'm just gonna it got to a point where I was like, yo, I'm just gonna come home. Like, I don't want to see my son. I want my son, because my son could talk now and fucking, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm just gonna come home. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I already made up my mind that my son's not walking through a prison anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, and I'm in my head like, I could get knocked off or worse, killed, far away, like not even next to my house. You know, all this shit's going in my head. I'm like, yo, this shit ain't worth it, yo. Meanwhile, my man, he was doing a foreman in low voltage wiring. He was talking about this shit with you earlier.
Yeah.
He had been telling me, yo, because I'm very vocal with my team.
To that guy.
My man Wiz. I'm very vocal with my
right
team.
there.
Very vocal. So I would be doing my thing, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna burn for this shit. I'm religious. I'm like, I'm gonna burn for this shit. Like this is all hellfire. Like all this money. I'm like, I'm gonna burn for this shit. This shit's stressful. I'd be vocal about this shit. And my man would be like, yo, I'll get you right in with this wiring shit. Just like lead this. So that was in my head. I'm like, yo, I could just fuck it. So I just pull off on the way back. You know the bridge? There's a bridge from Fall River. Coming back. I don't know the name of the bridge.
I think it's a Bragg
bridge. I threw my phone off that bridge. Got back to Providence, and just drove to my man's crib. And was like,
it was the burner phone, not the phone.
So I drove to my man's crib and was like, yo, what's up, man? Because he was saying I'll get you in the next week. He was always saying I'll get you in the next week.
When he knew you weren't ready though.
So I go to this nigga and I'm like, yo, what up? I'm like, yo, I just threw my phone. I'm like, yo, I'm done with this shit, yo. He was like, yo, I'm gonna see what's up. I'm like, all right. This nigga's telling me, yo, I think I can get you in like in a month or two. I'm like, whoa, what?
Yeah, but that's
nigga,
how
I just threw my phone away. It ended up being 3 months
that.
later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but
well worth
I
the
just
wait.
but I didn't. I
turn
threw it.
back?
When I went home, I still threw everything away. I didn't know, so I kept my money.
Yeah,
I just got on some super budget shit, and even that shit was going. I had a I went and got a temp job until that shit came in. Nice. Doing cause I was like, yo, I can't sell dope anymore.
And where were you now? How many years ago was this been a couple of years or?
This was 2016. I realized there's no such thing as job security.
Nah.
Your job security is a hustler waking up and getting it.
Or a cop or a CO.
No, job security.
Got job security.
No, they don't. That shit could get shut. That shit could shut down tomorrow. Shit. That shit could. No, I'm telling you, the shit could shut down tomorrow, and then what? There's someone. The job security is a hustler going to get it.
Oh yeah, getting it.
Now that hustler may throw down crumbs and say, "I'm gonna hire you motherfuckers to run my shit," but it's me getting up and going to get that shit. If I turn up today and say, "I'm done with this shit," all y'all niggas that work for me and the idea, the job security you think you have is out the fucking window.
No, I'm on that hustle shit.
So I'm like,
I know what you're saying.
This is the last year I could help make somebody else rich.
Do you know enough now? Do you have your license, your electrical license?
No, I'm not. That was this. I appreciate everything that's done for me, right?
Yeah. This
was only to get me out of the dope game.
Yeah. What do you want to do now? Start your own business?
No, on foreign exchange.
Listen to this guy.
Listen, my nigga.
For everyone that talks shit about people that been to prison and
listen. Foreign exchange. I'm taking that money in real estate, but foreign exchange and real estate. Hustle. I realized I don't gotta sell drugs to hustle, my nigga. Like, what it was I got into that shit to get me out of selling dope, right? And then anything I do, I go to
use
Excel.
The hustler mentality, but you put it into legal activities.
Yeah, but at first what it was, but that's what I'm saying. I forgot myself, right? But when I said I was speaking about when I lost. I used that to get out of the dope game, right? And just to stay I put my head down cause I was scared to go back. So I put my head down and just went to go excel. You know what I'm saying? And I fucking excelled in this shit, right? And then I looked up and was like, nigga, you a hustler. Why you working for some nigga?
That's how I am with construction.
Cause even in the streets, when I was in the streets, my nigga, I got work from somebody and then it was like, I got flip. Where's the plug at? I'm not selling nothing for nobody. I'm not working for no. So it was like I realized I had to realize, yo, my nigga, you safe. You not. I don't even have like nostalgic feelings about the game anymore. That shit is retarded. I think selling drugs is stupid, and anybody selling drugs if you're doing it at that time, you're being stupid. There's so much money out here to get. Legally. So exactly. So me, it was like, oh shit, oh yeah, I'm a hustler. Go find something to hustle. And then I stumbled on foreign exchange. And it was like, oh, this is, and I was always great at school. So I was like, oh, this is schoolwork. And this is schoolwork and hustle. So I was like, oh yeah. So now I'm just hustling up enough to where I have a year worth of my expenses, you know what I'm saying, in a stash. And then I'm because if it was just me by myself, I would have just said immediately. So I was like, oh yeah, nigga, y'all hustling 2 weeks. I was my 2 weeks. No, for real. But it was like with a family, I have an anchor in life, family. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I have to check certain lists before I. You know what I'm saying? Got to be more responsible, right? So it was like, all right, with a year's length of my expenses saved up, then I don't, because I don't need it. I don't need this, but it's like, let me give myself time to so where nothing is, everything is a move I know I should make, not a move that I feel like I have to make. You know what I'm saying? Because when you a lot of times when you move feeling like you have to do something, you miss things, and that's how you lose money. So,
but that's an important message for everyone watching to see. Is that
I can't be somebody's
and stuff like that. You can go legit, and you can do something like he does or whatever. Like we both used to sell drugs, and I sell cars now. I'm a DJ. I do my podcast, so I try to do things I can hustle at, you know what I'm saying? Like I was doing construction since I came home, doing finished carpentry. It's cool, but you know what? I don't like getting up at 5 in the fucking morning. I don't. I'm a night owl. I want to be up doing my thing at night, whatever. DJing is perfect for that. Selling cars is perfect for that. You know what I'm saying? But like same thing with you. I used it to get away from the game, to show myself that, but I had that moment too. Actually, no, I got laid off. But when I was laid off, I had that idea, like, you know what? How much is the top guy making? 30 after how many years of his life? Like that's not even, that's good, but that's not that fucking great. There's a cap on that. Like I'm trying to make my own fucking money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel you. But it is good to help you get away from that lifestyle. And I want everyone out there to know that there's honor in working.
I would no.
100%.
Listen. There's a fucked up narrative, right? First of all, the object was always to get money.
Yeah.
When it comes to hustle, the object was always to get money. It didn't, and unless you was doing something disgraceful, right? Which on the low, my nigga selling drugs is disgraceful.
Absolutely.
We started accepting, but as long as you wasn't doing anything disgraceful, my nigga, the object is to get money. Somewhere along, and then even with selling drugs, it was something like, damn, there's no other opportunities out here. This is something I feel like I have to do. Somewhere along the line, it became the cool employment route, right? In the hood, fucking and then across America, but fucking any bag that you, the idea is to get a bag and not have to hide it.
Yeah.
The idea is to get a bag and not have that bag jeopardize your life, your family, and your freedom.
Absolutely.